Hello, I'm Captain A.
I'm Captain SySy.
And I'm Super Earth.
And this is Captain A TV!
Hey Captains, what do you call a baby manatee?
What?
A mini-tee!
That's funny, Super Earth. But what do you really call them?
Well, actually, you call a baby manatee a calf. They can weigh up to 66 pounds when they are born. That's a lot of baby.
Wow, manatees also live in freshwater areas and can grow to be as big as 3,000 pounds.
That's right. And did you know their nickname is the sea cow?
That makes sense. They spend up to 8 hours a day grazing on seagrasses and other aquatic plants.
Yes, and that's super important. They recycle just like us by digesting their food and recycling the nutrients back into the environment around them.
Another cool fact is that manatees can move each side of their lips so they can grab food.
Kind of like their cousin the elephant uses the end of his trunk.
That's cool.
Manatees are amazing. Unfortunately, they're also listed as threatened on the endangered species list.
This means if we don't help to protect them, they could become endangered or worse, extinct.
Manatees are too important to let that happen. So we decided to visit ZooTampa to learn more about these majestic creatures.
My name is Captain A, and this is
Captain SySy.
and we make a channel, and we talk about how we can save endangered animals in Mother Earth. What's your name?
My name's Lisa. I care for the manatees that we have here, as well as a lot of the species that you'll see along the Florida boardwalk. So we have permanent residents here. We have the black bear, Florida panther, river otters, skunks, red wolves. I help care for all of those, and then a big part of our job is the manatee hospital. So we take in manatees that are sick or injured, and we rehab them, we help them get better, and then we release them back to the wild.
Okay, cool. So, my first question is, where do manatees rank on the endangered species list?
So manatees are considered threatened. So they were an endangered species. They are no longer considered endangered, but they're just right above that where they're threatened. So they have the chance of going endangered again if we don't help them.
What's a fun fact about manatees that most people don't know?
Fun fact about manatees is that they have marching molars. So what that means is that anytime they have 4 molars in their mouth, and over time those molars will fall out, and they have more molars rotate in from the back of their mouth and take their place.
That is cool. How does climate change affect manatees?
So it can affect the water temperatures. Manatees, so it's very important that they find warm water. So in the winter, if it's below 68 degrees, then they need to make their way into warm water sites. And with the water changing temperatures, that can kind of confuse them or make it a little more difficult for them. We don't know 100% right now how it's affecting them, but the temperature is very important for manatees.
How can kids and their families help save manatees?
A really good way is to pick up your trash. So if you're out at the beaches, if you're out fishing, if you're by rivers, don't leave any trash behind because the manatees can eat that. They can become entangled in it, and all that's really bad for them.
So, reduce, reuse, recycle?
Exactly.
How can we help zoos like ZooTampa and their Manatee Critical Care Center continue to help take care of the manatees?
Just by coming to visit us, you're helping us. So we are a nonprofit zoo, so all the proceeds that we get from ticket prices, food, drinks, all of that goes directly back into the zoo, and it helps not only feed the manatees and take care of the manatees, but all the animals that we have here.
What is the greatest threat to manatees today?
The greatest threat to manatees, so they don't have any natural predators. So their biggest threat is definitely boat incidents, so they can be hit by boats. So definitely making sure if you're out on the water, keeping an eye out for manatees and following all the boat regulations and speeds. They have entanglement dangers, like I mentioned earlier, so picking up trash, things like that. So a lot of their threats are human-related threats.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We only have
One world,
one chance. We all matter. Make a difference. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Wow, I learned so much visiting ZooTampa.
Me too. Manatees continue to face many threats, including climate change, red tide, harmful algae, and loss of warm water.
Come to listen with boats, habitat loss, fishing with boats and nets, and other human dangers.
Did you know manatees have bones in their flippers similar to a human hand? This helps them eat and swim. But it's also a good reminder they are similar to us humans.
We wouldn't want to go extinct, and we shouldn't want them to either.
Super Earth, can you help us share a few ways we can help save our friends the manatees?
You bet, Captains. First, report manatee violations and injuries to the FWC Wildlife Alert Hotline. You can also visit and donate to AZA-affiliated zoos who are working towards saving endangered animals around the world. You can buy products with the FSC label and buy products with the RSP label. And always use the 3 R's.
Reduce, reuse, recycle. If we work together, we can all make the planet a safer place for our friends, the manatees, and all of Mother Earth's glorious creatures. Make sure to follow Captain A TV on YouTube, and also click on that bell so you can see more awesome videos of Captain A TV.
You can also follow us on Instagram at Captain ATV.